Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about quizzes for Math 94. We have our first quiz this week. We have a quiz each week. Each time the quiz will be on the previous week's material. You'll be able to take quiz 1 Tuesday, January 12th or Wednesday, January 13th. So to find out about the quiz, you can go to our home page and then you can click on the quiz page. The quiz page has information about the quiz that you can read. It has an academic honesty statement that says when taking the quiz, you're agreeing that you will follow the academic honesty policies. You can use your notes, homework, and a basic calculator on quizzes. All work on the quiz must be your own. You'll need to show supporting work where asked, and you may not get help, compare answers, or use any problem-solving, phone, or computer applications or websites during quizzes. Nothing that shows you the answer or shows you steps. Academic honesty and integrity are taken seriously at Whatcom, and cheating will result in disciplinary action. So make sure you're clear on what you can use while taking a quiz. So starting tomorrow when the quiz is open on Tuesday, there'll be the link to start it, just like there's a link to do a WAMAP assignment. Right now that's not showing, so I'm just going to get into the quiz a different way to kind of show you what will happen. So I'm going to show you an example of a quiz. This is not the same quiz you'll be taking, but just an example. So I'm going to go into it, and you'll notice that a timer starts. You have 90 minutes. Once you start the quiz, that timer cannot be paused, so make sure you start it at a time you have plenty of time to finish. I'm giving you a lot of extra time, more time than you will need to finish the quiz, because I want to make sure you have time to create your PDF file of the work that you need to submit, attach that PDF file to the quiz, and submit it all within that time frame. So there'll be some questions at the start that will just be regular questions that you'll do like you've done in WAMAP before. You'll notice, however, that as I'm answering my questions, it's not telling me if they're right or wrong. So as I go through and put in my answers, I will not know if they're right or wrong. If I type in an answer and I want to go back and change it, I can do that and change it to what I want. As I go through the questions, sometimes there might be one worth more points. This one's worth 3 points because it had 3 parts to the answer. At the last question, we'll actually have several problems, and these are the ones that I'm going to ask you to do on notebook paper, showing all your steps. You'll want to read the directions carefully and make sure you're really showing all your work on these. So once you get those done, you're going to take a photo or scan your work and create a single PDF file to upload. So once I get to this part of the quiz, I would go ahead and do those problems on notebook paper. When I had them ready, I would create my PDF file. I would save that PDF file on my computer with a name that I know that I'll be able to recognize. I'll also want to take a look at that PDF file and make sure it's readable and has all the problems I want on it. So the only problems that you need to show the work on are these ones where it says manually graded file upload. So once I've made my file, I'll come back into here and I will choose the file. And then I need to just go ahead and do whatever navigating I need to do to get to where my file is. So I happen to know that my file is here. I called it quiz 1. Once you choose your file, notice the name that you've chosen should show up. If it's wrong, you can go to choose file and redo that, but make sure there's a name showing here. When you're done with the quiz, you hit submit and end. This says there appears to be unattempted questions. After submitting, you'll not be able to change your answers on this version of the assessment. Are you ready to submit? I'm going to choose cancel and go back to see what I missed. And sure enough, I did skip a lot of problems, so I could go back now and finish those. When I am done, I will hit that submit and end, and then OK to submit. That will stop the timer and stop the quiz. I will not be able to go back in. I want to remind you that those manually submitted problems at the end will not be automatically graded, and they are usually worth a lot of points on a quiz, so your quiz grade will look low until I've had time to go back in and grade those. Then it will be adjusted. I hope that's helpful in preparing for the quiz. If you read through the quiz information on Canvas and watch this video but still have questions, make sure to ask me. I'd be happy to talk to you about them. You can send me a message in Canvas. Thank you.